So I'm using the Estee Lauder Futurist Aqua Brilliance Primer. I have been using this forever, and honestly, because the wedding is coming up soon, I don't want to go ahead and try a ton of new makeup because I don't know how my skin's gonna react to it. So we are sticking with what we know. So I'm gonna be using the light reflecting foundation from NARS. Again, I am just like honestly at this point dabbling between this foundation and the YSL All Hours foundation. I think I prefer the NARS foundation. Or I don't know, I'm just gonna use NARS again for this just because it's the closest to my actual skin tone. I just want it to look as natural as possible, and also it provides a nice like dewy finish. YSL also provides a nice finish. It's just like, it's just different. Like I feel like this one just makes my skin look more glowy. Nice it looks on the skin. The finish is like, it's stunning. Anyway, last time around I used my Makeup by Mario contour stick. This time I'm actually going to use my Fenty Beauty contour stick instead, and it is a lot more cooler compared to my Makeup by Mario stick, which is a lot more warmer. I'm trying out Fenty's because I feel like it has provided more subtle structure to my face. I don't know, we're just trying something new. One thing I realized from the other Spill the Tea that I did is that I felt like I wasn't putting enough contour on, so we're gonna go darker this time around. I also don't know if I am ever really contouring my nose correctly. They're great. We are good with the contour. What do you think? You know what? I'm actually feeling like I like this a lot more than the brightness of the Makeup by Mario stick. Maybe I'll put a little bit more actually. And then I picked up the Boost and Lock from Sephora. I've used this before and it does a really good job at locking in that eyeshadow. Also, I purchased one from NARS, and in my humble opinion, I think this one is cheaper and actually it's like it works the same. So get a cheaper, more cost-effective alternative to the NARS eyeshadow primer. I really like the Sephora Boost and Lock instead. Looks good. I already like the base a lot more than I did the last time. And I'm gonna stick to the NARS blush that I picked up because it's just like more soothing, natural pink. Last time I'll keep it really high up because I blush easily and I feel like I don't need to look extra red on my wedding day. Okay, so all the way up here. I think that looks really good. Nice and rosy. Actually, you know what? I'm actually going to be using my Charlotte Tilbury Glowgasm face palette. I've used this a lot in the past, but I took a break from it actually. And there's actually a contour here, the bottom. So I'm gonna use that instead to like set the cream contour. Hopefully that provides a little bit more of a lift. Actually, this does have a creamy texture to it, so I wouldn't say that it's powder. I'll just go over everything with my bronzer now. So I got my bronzer over here. The airbrush from Charlotte Tilbury is amazing. It's very fluffy. It provides a really nice warmth to it. I think with the Makeup by Mario contour stick, it was warm against warm. I don't know, so maybe it was too warm, or maybe I was just having a bad makeup day. I don't know. Okay, Nice, glowy, dewy, that's what we want. Done with the bronzer. This is Gimme Brow by Benefit. I like it. I don't know if it does the best with holding my brows in place, but let me show you what I use after this. So my brows are already powder ombre, so they're tattooed on. They do need like a touch up eventually. I'm just not gonna do it now. So I think it does a really good job at keeping the hairs in place, but I do want to go to Sephora and pick up the Glossier brow gel that's also tinted, just to compare and see which I like better. Palettes for my eyes, I'm gonna try the ColourPop Nude palette along with the Charlotte Tilbury Starry Eyes to Hypnotize. So as you can see, this is quite old and worn out, but I'm gonna stick to these 3 colors as opposed to like these, because last time I did it, it was more pinky, but now I want it to look gold. I wanna look like a freaking award. Okay, and then I have a fluffier brush here just to blend everything out. So right off the bat, application wise is alright. I still do prefer the Maybelline eyeliner that I usually use. The Annabelle one seems to not be as smooth, but for the most part, it's quite cute. Brown eyeliner kind of looks like black, it's just a little bit brighter. So I'm also looking to try the waterproof pencil liner, also brown, from Annabelle. Never tried this before. I'm going to be returning the Sephora ones because they just they're not waterproof. Like, it just does not work. Yeah, it looks really good on the skin, and the brown is just like, I don't know if you can see, but the brown is just more natural. It's a little bit more subtle and softer. Alrighty, what next? What next? Okay, so now we can go into powder. Long lasting, gives you that beautiful airbrush look. Okay, just looking in real life, like how it looks, I really like this a lot more than I did the other look. So let's keep this going. Next up, I told you guys I'm going to use a different highlighter. Before this, I've been using, which highlighter have I been using? Oh, the other Charlotte Tilbury one, which is a bit more of a pinky undertone, whereas this, as you can tell, is more of a gold yellow undertone. So we'll do that instead. This higher up in the cheek, under the brow bone, a little bit of the nose, ding ding. And then a little bit up here. Okay, and then Bambi mascara for my lower lash line. To be fair, I tried this with the Sephora under eye liners. It smudged really bad, but I'm honestly like, I'm not sure if it's actually the mascara or if it's the eyeliner. All right, this part I'm super excited for because the last time we tried lipsticks, it was not the shade for me, but I have 3 different lippies here. I'm going to attempt at trying all 3 for the camera. We shall see. This is the Sally Soft Honey shade for the Gucci lipstick. I love their lipsticks, I just can't find a shade. So as you can see, this is a, oh, can you see it? Oh. Very hydrating. It's like a lip balm, so that is this like specific line. It feels like lip balm, super hydrating, really easy to glide on the lips. There is a nice shine to it, there is a nice color to it. I don't know, what do you think? So I'm gonna wipe this off and try another shade. I'm gonna try the next shade, also from Gucci, same line. This is Call It a Day. as you can see, it is a darker tone. So right off the bat, it is a darker tone. In real life, it still looks really, really good. I think it brings out my eye makeup a lot more than the Sally Soft Honey. It is still, I wouldn't say it's a nude. It's definitely more on the, like mauve. I don't know how you pronounce that word, but it's like, it's a little bit darker. But I quite like how this looks as well. I actually don't know which one I like more. So for the third shade, this one is from Bare Minerals. I've never tried Bare Minerals before. This is the shade Focused, not Focused. This is the shade Focus, and it is Hydra Smoothing Lipstick. Okay, love how it looks. This is the reason why I decided to try it out as well, because I had an inkling, almost like a gut feeling, like this shade would work really well with my skin tone. So this is very different from the Gucci lipsticks in the sense that there is not as much shine to it. It is more matte, but I like that it's not too matte. It's matte enough with enough shine to it, and it feels like I wouldn't need to reapply it too much, like it will stay in place. I also really like this shade. They're all different, right? And so I really need your help to let me know which one to go for, because I have no clue. So you can actually see it in direct sunlight. My house is messy, apologies, but like, look, you guys, it is like dewy yet still, let me just zoom out a little bit, not zoom in, zoom out. Eye makeup on point, I am a fan. Lipstick on point, I am a fan. I feel good about this, you guys. I think if I were to enhance this a little bit more, I feel like I will do baking. I will add some more bronzer, I think. Let's look in the mirror. Yeah, I think what's missing is, like, it's very powdery looking right now, and I want it to look like more dewy. Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for tuning in and listening to me ramble and watching me do my makeup. You can find me all over the socials. I'm on Instagram, TikTok, and of course this YouTube channel. Do subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!